Hey there! You are watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more of Kim. This is a Rudyard Kipling inspired game. We're taking us back to the world of India in the late 1800s. We are playing as Kim. Oh, this is cool. We've spent a month in Kim's shoes and hopefully learned a little about what he's capable of. Indian life can be hard, but justice is no less swift. If you wish to break the law, you have the means, but do it carefully. We do. We bought a lockpick. Kim's fate is in your hands, but his friends, old and new, may have their part to play. Visit them if you aren't sure how to proceed. So that was actually one of the things we were going to do. We were going to have a visit with, no, not him. This is Lama, our companion, and we are his disciple. But I was actually looking for Kulu Sahibas wanted to talk with us. Is this her? I think this is her right here. Yep. And it's time to have a conversation with her. We ran into her, if you remember, in the last episode out on the road, and she offered, well, I don't remember, to be honest. She offered some stuff. I don't know. Let's find out. Maharani. This completes to visit Kulu Sahiba, which was a quest we had. Breaker of hearts. Kim is always the flirt. We have Kim. You can see here he's dressed differently. He's dressed in the clothes of... what did we get clothes of? Well, we'll see later. But anyway, we have... collecting and getting different clothes is part of the game, which allows Kim to get into different areas and different monasteries and temples. There's probably more to it, but I don't understand it yet, as I haven't played that deeply yet. Breaker of hearts, we meet again. Ha, you are still the shameless bragger brat of the Potero. I have not forgotten you. So I had mentioned this to a Secret Games Company in the last episode, but I really think the more I think about it, the more I think that having words like this that are unusual, underlined, and like a hyperlink, like you could just click on it, a little pop-up comes up, tells us what the word means, I think it would go a great deal to helping people get more into the game. I have not forgotten you. Wash ye and eat. You may stay with us. She's offering us a place to stay. She's a Rajput noblewoman. She's offered us some corn, which we're definitely going to take. She harangued the entire household unsparingly until food and drink were brought. Had the Holy One come alone? Oh, because we have a Holy One with us. That's getting us into a lot of different places. Had the Holy One come alone, I should have received him otherwise, but with this rogue, who can be too careful? She chuckled like a contented parrot above the sugar lump. Now tell me of your comings and goings. As much as may be without shame. In other words, don't tell all your secrets. How many maids, how many wives? Hang on upon your eyelashes. Oh, here we go. She's bringing up the daughter thing. Kim suspected that she wanted to marry off one of her daughters. She's asking the Holy One for a charm. I guess her granddaughter or grandchild. And she's asking for a spell, basically. Kim says, "Oh, Holy One." Holy One's like, Holy One's like, "What? I'm busy." Kim was bubbling with mirth at the llama's rueful face. "It is true. I gave her one against the wind." What is an old man to do? Do not understand that phrase, against the wind. Received curry. Kulu Sahiba is rich in giving us lots of food. I am half-minded to take the doctor's medicine. He sells it cheap. It certainly makes him fat as Shiv's own bull. That and my curry. Here, you must try it. So she would prefer to get some sort of healing from the llama than from a doctor. So let's find out about have you so you can ask for rice to eat it with, which of course we're always going to do because I'm playing Kim as a very greedy little punkerdoodle, basically. A wanderer as you are, but a most sober Bengali from Dhaka, a master of medicine. So she says the doctor's a wanderer, but he's Bengali from Dhaka. Let's see. He relieved me of an impression after meat by means of a small pill that wrought like a devil unchained. Okay, we'll leave your constipation out of this conversation if you don't mind. Hearing you were coming, he has, I take it, gone to cover. Doctors and priests are snake and tiger the world over. Doctors and priests don't get along in this time frame. Their stock in trade is a little colored water and very little shamelessness. I love how opinionated Kim is. Kim bristled like an expectant terrier. To outface and down-talk a Calcutta-taught Bengali, a voluble Dhaka drug vendor, would be a good game. Well, you might be able to outface and down-talk, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to read it, to be honest. We're going to speak to Kalu Sahiba's son now, or we're going to find him. She is asking us to pay a visit to my son just to the west and tell him to come at once to meet our honored guest. Up, up! Take the palanquin, and round the homestead go I. Take up the palanquin. The palanquin reeled off, followed by straggling torches and a horde of dogs. 20 villages knew the Sahiba, so she is well known. I can imagine. Her failings, her tongue, which I'm sure is quite sharp, and her large charity. She's given us plenty of food already. It just says here, talking a little bit more about Sahiba, saying that, but no man would have stolen or robbed within her jurisdiction for any gift under heaven, so I guess she is respected. So that gives us a little quest to go west. Young man, let's do that. Just a little bit west, according to the map. I'll zoom in so you can see here. Speak to Kulu Sahiba's son. Let's see what he can offer us. West would be the way we just came, I think. Yep, west. He was an agreeable guide, ever keen to point out the beauties of his royal master's domain. I love the music. I swear, I'm going to just record myself saying I love the music and just push a button and push play every time. So I say it in every Let's Play. Okay, here we go. Oh no, this is Arthur Bennett, Church of England chaplain, who's just been wandering the roads, basically. He hasn't got a church of his own. Geesh. That's the same person who's also with him. How about over here? Could this be our particular gentleman? Nope. So here's a train platform. Unfortunately, we have like no money whatsoever. Someone is inside. I know, soldiers. I know. Our hero is hungry. So let's give him some corn, sweet potatoes, and sweetmeats. He's pretty happy, which is good. Much better than I did last time. So, I do not know where I'm going to find this guy. Let's see if we're on the right place. We are. We are definitely in the right place. So we might have to sleep rough and wake up in the morning and look him up. Let's sleep rough for... What time is it now? Is that like in the AM, really? Yeah, it's dark out. All right, so we'll sleep for 5 hours. And Llama's still worried about soldiers, and let's see if we can get any more help to find Kulu Sahiba's son, a British farmer. Interesting. Grumpy. That's the first time I've seen a British farmer. Yeah, that's the same person we've already clicked on. Let's look over here. It is, I guess I have one other complaint, and that is it would be nice to be able to kind of have something over the person's head, so I don't, because you don't see anything that lets me know. I'm looking for someone who has a symbol around them like this. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here clicking on random people. That's just a shed. I'm not going to pick the lock now. Although we will pick a lock in this episode, because I've promised. We'll probably go to jail, but heck, that's the fun of it. So I am not finding who we need to talk to here. Here's a conversation with an artisan we can have, though. What is the life of an artisan? Do you enjoy it? As an artisan, you say? Oh, an artisan, you say. Boy, I am a carpenter. There is art in it, yes, but I am no artist. If that's how you feel. But those conversations are helpful because they give us some merit. A Muslim woman? Tell me, what is the life of a woman in Hind? The proverb says war is to men and childbirth is to women, but we have wars of our own. Yeah, tell me about it, sister. I don't doubt it, that's what Kim says. Well, we're striking out here. Ah, no. We found him. I was expecting him to have like a special, symbol around him. Let's tell him about his mother. Excuse me, are you the son of... Not again. Oh, she sent me to bring the message that you should come at once. I was there last week with every waif and stray that wanders Hind and the talking. I wonder if Hind is another word for, like, a slang word for India. How do you stand it? He's gonna just sort of lie and say he finds her charming company, which I highly doubt. Well, if you like her so much, you had better take my carriage back there. It will be a lot quicker. Tell her I would dearly love to be there, but these arrogant British fools insist we grow indigo in these parts. Tell her just that if you would, no need to mention what I said before. In other words, don't tell her what a fat mouth I think she is. So, Kim now gets to ride in a carriage, probably for the first time. I'm hoping we find some way to make... So, unfortunately, the sun is not going to come. But I'm hoping that we find some way to make... We're going to sleep here. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. Oh, no, we can't. We've already seen this before, so I'm going to close it down. Because we have been here before. Is there anyone in here? There isn't. Let's see if we can do a little lock picking really fast. And actually, before we do it, let's quickly do this. Quick, pick the lock before Llama sees us. Oh, we can't. A locksmith set or skeleton key. Well, we do have a locksmith set. Do we? We have a lock pick. Oh, just a lock pick. Use. Unfortunately, oh, that sucks. We can't pick the lock. What about down here? Ooh, so many people right nearby. A Hindu farmer who we can ask about Saharanpur, where we are. What is this place like? Saharanpur? What you see is it. What you see is it. What you see is it. Orchards, farmers, and about the cheapest place to buy fresh produce in all of Hind, which is good because that is all we sell. I'll stock up. Well, these guys are just going to stand here. I was hoping to lockpick this house, but they're all just standing right in front of it. That's not going to help us. And we don't have any money to take the train. But here's the Sahiba. Maharani, your son was not able to come. He is too busy with his indigo. That poor boy, he works so hard. But he loves his mother, does he? What an angel. She has no idea. Oh, yes, he was unceasing in his praise of you. We lie. Now, you must have some of his old things. He never uses them. Oh, wonderful. So we went through all that, but we're going to receive a map of Kashmir. Kim thanked her profusely with good many salams. It is nothing. Take one of his books as well. What sort do you want? Yes. Something informative, a good read, a religious work. I want something informative, but Kim would probably want a good read. But I don't care. I'm playing. We're going to do what I say. On the origin of species. Well, that's not very helpful. But we received a map of Kashmir. Cuts travel time by 30% in Kashmir. Wonderful. And then also, a book up here. We can read the book now. It might raise his intelligence, improves happiness, and speed and intelligence. So I don't think this is actually the book. I think this is just a loading screen. Talking about the planes. Book has been read, I think. I couldn't tell. I didn't keep track of the numbers to find out if anything happened. I don't know. Anyway, all right, so I think it's time to move on. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned walking way. Let's take a look at the map again. Because, man, I really wanted to get on a train, but so be it. Where else do we have to go? I think we should make our way to Delhi, which I think is really important. There's a tailor's here, and we want to see Delhi. So what I'm going to do is, unless something interesting happens on screen, I'm going to pause recording, and I'm going to just take Kim along the road here, because there's just a lot of screens. And you'll see what I mean. We're going to head here. Kim might be hungry. Oh, gosh, she is hungry. It's starting out, getting pretty dark. The llama is still following us in hopes that we will find this river. We're going to... actually not sure if I want to go this way. Is there a way that we can go down here? So if we go, I want to go this direction, kind of along the train tracks, as it were. Boy, I wish we could sell something or get a job somewhere. That would be great. We need some coin. Okay, well, I guess we're not traveling right now. Let's go to Kalu Sahiba's farmhouse, see how much she's going to charge us. Hopefully it's free. And $10 hours of sleep, and then we'll hit the road. Kaluha, can you give me some coin? Generous. I was hoping I could beg from her. That would be cool, is if you could just click on random NPCs and beg from them just to get a little bit of extra coin. And I just realized I had him on stealth mode all that time. No wonder he's moving so slow. Sorry about that. Let's head down this way. And I'm going to take a normal time, because we need to hurry our way to Delhi. So since it's going to be a lot of screens like this, in case something happens, if something happens, I'll bring you back. And otherwise, I will pause until we get to either a story point or to Delhi. Here is Esha Roy asking for some help, so I thought I'd bring you back in for that. Can I ask you? I see you are a traveler and you have kind eyes. Are you likely to be visiting Benares soon? My father needs new clothes, for which I have made for him, and a little money but I cannot leave my work here. Wow, she's going to give us money and clothes? She's way too trusting. I'm sorry, I have no plans to go that way. I can only help if you can cover some of my expenses. Absolutely. Oh, selfish. -5 merit. Oh, well. I'm sorry, I have no more money than what I am giving to him. We're going to just skip on that because, we're not everybody's beg and sender, so to speak. Whatever that means. Let's sleep here at the Sarai. Oh, actually, does it cost 2 rupees? It does. Boy, sleeping rough is hard on a guy. But at least it's free. All right, and eat up. We're running low on food, actually. So I will do my best to find some food while we're traveling. And I'll bring you back at the next story point. There is someone here asking for help. A shopkeeper. Tending shop, hardly exciting work, but what does it pay? Oh boy. It's 70 rupees and you can sleep in the back and eat for free. Oh yeah. So let's take this job. The llama is going to go to Lahore, but that's all right because we need to dump the guy for a little while and do a little thieving. So that's going to give us 70 rupees. Yay! Here and there they met or were overtaken by gaily dressed crowds of whole villages, turning out to some local fair. Received 70 rupees. We're no longer desperately poor. And what is this? Oh, there's a peach. Definitely take that. Well, good, because our happiness was getting a bit low here, just from all the traveling and no opportunity for rest, but it looks like we're about to hit Delhi. Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, there's something right here. What is that? Oh, no, nothing. That's what I was talking about in the last episode, little places where you can pick up things along the road. Delhi! Let us travel without llama, sleeping outside and begging for food. We're going to arrive in Delhi looking quite the ragamuffin. In the dawns, they flared windy red above stark blue, as Kedarnath and Badrinath, kings of that wilderness, took the first sunlight. I bet they're talking about mountains here. And here we are in Delhi. Here, Generals Nicholson, Nell, and Sir H. Barnard died in 1857 whilst besieging this stronghold, which the rebel sepoys had captured from the Indian government, in which they found plenty of arms, ammunition, and the place well fortified. It was held by them for a considerable period, during which they set up the king of Delhi as king of Hindostan, massacred the old government, pensioners, that sucks, and all the Europeans they could lay their hands on, and after committing the most diabolical outrages and plundering the treasury of no less than 700,000 pounds, is what that looks like, they were driven out of it. Wow, that's a lot of money by the late General Nicholson, especially back then. This is in 1857. This shows an actual picture of Delhi in the time place. And also, on the Kickstarter page for this game, the developer Jeremy Hogan mentioned that these pictures were from National Archives, I believe. Anyway, they are actual pictures gathered to bring into the game, and that's fantastic. Part of the research that he did a lot of research to bring this game to fruition. This is from Bradshaw's Handbook. And so, yeah, we're hungry. Let's eat up. We have some corn and a bit of bread. We'll just eat up all the last of our food because we don't have money to spend. Let's head over here and see what... Hey, wait a minute. Young man? Oh, now we're getting to it. A British detective. We don't know that, though, so let's just greet him. Hello? Yes, do you need something? Unlocked. Find a piece of jewelry. 365 days left. I am looking for a special gift, a piece of jewelry as a token of my affection. I am no stranger to bazaars myself, although you might not guess it today, but I must play my role a little better, I am told. So he wants us to look for a jewel. You don't want to find something yourself? Exactly. Why would you trust a little beggar boy? Oh, that I could, my dear boy, to wander incognito through the bazaar is a rare pleasure, but it is not looked upon kindly by the higher-ups, you understand. Incognito? Do you go in disguise? Of course, how else to get the right price? He smiled knowingly. When a man knows who dances the halli-hook and how and when and where, he knows something to be proud of, or so a ruddy fellow once told me. Anyway, would you be able to help me? If I can find a piece of jewelry, I will bring it to you. And that gives us a new quest. Have you found some jewelry for me? No. Okay. So, let's keep that in mind. But there are different things that we can buy here, but what we really need is some sort of work if we can get it. Let's find out about Delhi from the letter writer. Baskarjana. Delhi is the greatest city in all the world. They say if you are tired of Delhi, you are... Wait, that's not right. Just don't buy anything. The prices are monstrous. It's a shame because there were more shops here than anywhere. And the only gunsmith unless you fancy a trip to Peshawar or Jaisalmer. Not without supplies. Okay, so that just tells us that Delhi is really expensive. Kind of knew that. Let's see what there is to get. Here, we can shop for clothing. So I wonder if we can sell... Ah, yeah, these are things we can sell. To the pawnbroker. 2 out of 3. I think that means we have to read it one more time. Let's read it. Yes. Let's see. Yes, that has... Oh, I see. That used up the book. Okay. Well, I don't have anything at all worth selling. So everything's closed up. Let's just look around a bit. That's the same guy. Let's see if we can find anybody else to get into trouble with. A Hindu guard who is, I love that, snooty. Not above declaring distaste for lesser mortals. Oh yeah? I got a lesser mortal for you right here. What did I don't even know what that even means. Here is a museum? The Gymkhana Club. This excellently well-arranged establishment was formed in 1842 and contains upwards of 200 members. So it's like a private club, obviously not for Indian gentlemen, for British men. The Gymkhana Club. I love it. They got oh, I love the photographs. We can't enter a beautifully, there's a misspelling here. If anyone from Secret Games Company is watching, there's a misspelling right here. A beautifully maintained building in an English style with an impeccably dressed doorman. But it is probably closed, or even more, very unlikely for them to let a beggar boy like us in there. So it looks like now might just be the time. Nobody's paying attention. Are you sick? How did you get sick? Oh, well, I guess just traveling. And we don't have any food to eat. And you're tired. Crap. All right, go to bed. But then after that, you're going to have to, let's get a boarding house. Being sick and tired is not good. Oh, and you can see how he's walking. He walks differently when he's tired. You know what? Actually, pause for a minute. Because I have to remember how we are dressed. You're wearing a Buddhist outfit, so that means that we should be able to go to a Buddhist temple. The trick is to find one. That's a Hindu temple. No. Come here, Kim. How about here? Oh, look at him. He's so tired and sick. I should let him go to sleep. No. All right. Well, we'll just have you go to sleep at the boarding house. And then you'll have to sleep for a long time. He's also... yeah, sick. Let's see. We'll have to see if we can find a doctor. Sorry about that. I keep canceling his thing without meaning to. Poor guy. Okay. Plus 5 health, plus 6 health, plus 6 health. We'll have him sleep good to 12 hours. He deserves it. Still sick. Let's see if we can get some food in you. Oh, and also I keep forgetting to turn off the for the whole sneaking bit. So that was the pawnbroker. Here we go. Sick and hungry. Come here. Let's get you some food. You've got 75 rupees. Let's spit. Oh, nobody's open yet. Where is everybody? Is that 10 at night? Really? Oh, crap. Well, let's head over here to the poor section of town and see if we can't do a little breaking and entering and get some food. Anything? No? No. How about over here? Is anybody looking over here? Somebody's in the house there. How about over here? No way to steal. Ugh, poor guy. Oh, well, there is something back here. But there's somebody... No, I already clicked there. I'm trying to choose buildings that look, you know, not very upscale, you know what I mean? Poor guy. You're really hungry? I've got no food. Oh, he's been hungry for 15 hours. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Crap. Things are coming, and he's sad, too. Oh, good, you can pick a lock. Perfect. Well, let's hope you don't get caught. Pick that lock. So as he's picking the lock, it'll show this neat little lock breaking animation here. And let's see what that gets us. Finally, some food and 12 rupees. Yes. Well, that's one time when I don't feel bad for stealing. Let's see if we can do it again. Anyone else? Any houses over here? Ah, there's a house over here. Let's head over here. I'll turn this off so he'll move a little faster. And then turn it back on. Nobody's looking. Pick the lock. Absolutely. Pick the lock. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, please don't look. No, 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 no. I'm really hoping this guy doesn't look over here. Medicine! Yes! Medicine and 8 rupees. Oh, stealing is wonderful. I didn't say that, kids. So, can I take the medicine? Yes, I can. Let's use that. 30, recovers 30 health. Well, I have never been happier to be a thief in all my days. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But boy, our health is doing terribly here. So, but we can now... Let me slow down here. He's sad and sick. Let's get as much food in him as we can belly up. Let's beg for... We received curry. Let's eat that quickly. And let's tell him that we're sad. The world is against me. You know what I do when I've had enough of it all? I like to chat with the chai wallas. They see all India come by their stall, and I bet all manner of problems they hear too. I don't know where that is, but let's ask. They are scattered everywhere. Amritsar, Benares, Senareth, Mesuri, and sometimes on the roadside. So how would we know them? Chai walla. Okay, and let's get some food. Okay, there's enough food to last us for a little while, but Kim is feeling pretty bad. He's sad, though. We've lost a bit of merit. We have, and we haven't stayed healthy. So I think at this point, let's see. Where can I take the train? Follow the road south. I don't want that. How about over here? There's no train depot place. Nothing here. How about... Is this a place we can go? No, it looks like... Oh, we can go in here. Although it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, there's another house over here. Break into a hovel. Yes, please. I'm making poor Kim sadder than ever. I was hoping to get him caught because it is amusing when he goes to jail. But we have some more food and we're tired again. Poor Kim. He's had a rough time of it. So I am going to end this episode here. And I believe I'm also going to end the series here because I've given you, I believe, enough of a taste of the early access version of Kim here to decide whether you want to put your dollars towards this project by by buying it on Steam. There's a link in the description below. But there's a lot more that you can do with the game over here. We haven't, for example, we haven't found the River of Arrow. We have find a piece of jewelry we can get, And there's also some stories that come up when you ride the train, which we didn't get to do. I'm sorry. I would have us ride the train out of this episode, but I can't figure out how to get on it. There's no place to get on it. I'm going to pause here. So, this has been Kim, an early access title featuring the world of Rudyard Kipling. If you enjoyed this Let's Play, please let me know in the comments below. And if you really liked it, hit the thumbs up button. And if you loved it and you'd like to see more content from me, then hit the oh yeah, subscribe. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, when Kim comes out of early access, I might feature it again on the channel and see how the gameplay has improved. If you have any suggestions for the developers, this is your way to get heard. You can leave them in the comments below, or you can head on over to Steam and leave them on the Steam store page for Kim. But for now, I want to thank you, as always, for watching.